We're really looking at the edge as a platform for operators of various different technologies to come and bring their applications onto our network so that we can offer them to our customers. Everything from, things that are important from a day-by-day life point of view, to gaming, to health and safety applications, things that support transportation, a wide plethora of applications that we want to put as close to the customer as possible on the edge so that the experience for the customer is really, really, really good. It's snappy, it moves quickly, all the things that you expect it to do happen. And also for those mission critical services, that are supporting blue light or emergency services.
One of the key enablement of the 5G and the cloud is, of course, to run workloads much closer to the user. You have a number of benefits with that. So the latency is all that signaling that is happening before we can actually get something onto the screen. All that signaling that needs to happen for each link object, picture object, and everything you have on a web page. And by reducing the time for each such signals, it's hundreds for each page that you're looking at, you are creating a much faster experience. And the edge deployment is what's making it possible. The coast-to-coast latency in a big country like the US is 100 milliseconds. The latency of a 5G radio is single-digit millisecond, 1 or 2 milliseconds. So we are also going from a world where the radio was creating the latency to that the core is. And that problem the edge take care of.
Edge compute and connectivity at the edge will be important, but layering in services on top of that where the telco is able to monetize that, I think is going to be a real big opportunity.
5G is not just about smartphones and not just about consumer adoption. So if you want to accelerate 5G adoption, you must talk about enterprise. When you talk about enterprise, you must talk about compute. Guess who decides what to buy in enterprise? CIOs. So you have to make it more IT-like, more cloud-like, and that is a key. So in my point of view, to do 5G, accelerate 5G adoption, you need to take care of enterprise use, verticals, and making it simple to move software to and develop software on this platform.
So for our customer base among cellular operators, they take advantage of the flexibility and dynamic nature of the network. And for our customer base among enterprises and end users, they get these applications that can be brought to market very quickly to serve the needs of their business.
There are times when there is an event going on and there is massive amounts of data being generated, massive amount of data being shared, and then it's not. That event is not happening anymore, right? So being intelligent about it, being able to dynamically and elastically put the different workloads that basically able the service provider to now consume, create, and distribute that content, and at other times you actually move it from that place to somewhere else. Elasticity, virtualization, and the ability to have policies that enhance the viewer experience in this case are key to making all these types of services, especially in the context of IoT. IoT can actually be very high fidelity data, for example, enhanced augmented reality or even virtual reality. And IoT can actually be a very simple case where they're actually uploading data from a power meter. The way to be able to justify each one of these use cases, and there's a whole spectrum in between these two, right? Comes from intelligence in being able to dynamically create workloads at different parts of the network and being able to justify the cost of those workloads for the end business case. So that is key to the intelligence, for 5G networks.
When new radio from 5G or what's called millimeter wave is available, then it's a software change out there at the edge in order to enable that new connectivity, bandwidth, and low latency. So there's no reason not to start today. We can help our customers get on the journey as we wait for the CSPs and the standards and everything to evolve to deliver a 4 solution. We're the mind the gap people, and we'll make the bridge for you from 4 to 5G.